prove how excited I was to see Alien Romulus, I watched all of the Alien movies in preparation, including Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection. I'm just happy to be on the other side. Alien Romulus was one of my most anticipated movies for the rest of 2024. I was so excited. All of the trailers were just great. Alien is my favorite horror movie ever. I was so excited, dude. And I am happy to report that I had an absolute blast watching this movie. I loved it. I had a great time. I'm so eager to talk about it. First and foremost, Fede Alvarez has the sauce, dude. Like, he does a phenomenal job with this movie. You can clearly tell he cares about this franchise. You can clearly tell he has a passion for horror movies and thrillers and crafting a really thrilling experience and giving Alien fans what they deserve. And that passion is clearly on display with how well this movie is crafted. Seriously, it's one of the best looking and best sounding movies of the year. The visual effects, for the most part, are really, really beautiful and really great. The cinematography is gorgeous. So many great shots that I want them framed on my wall. The sound design was fantastic. The way they use sound in this movie is just really, really great. It clearly shows that he knows this franchise and he knows how to make a great Alien movie. Man, it's just so good. But what really sold me on this movie, what really just brought me in and hooked me, was the emotional core of this movie. You really come to care for these characters and the journey that they're on, and I just found myself so invested, and it brought this kind of personal touch that I think the Alien franchise really needed. We haven't seen this personal side of the Alien movies in a while. I would probably say since Aliens with Ripley and Newt. Like, we haven't seen this personal of a story in a long, long time. And to get to see that is really, really cool. Like, I just really cared for these characters, and I was invested in what they were trying to achieve and what got them in this situation in the first place. And so it makes the whole movie that much more watchable, because not only are you getting these really awesome thrills and this great tension, but you have characters to care for at the center of it, and it just makes it all the more investing. Also, everybody's going to say this, but I just got to say it as well. The third act is wild. It goes insane, and it is so much fun to watch, and it just ends the movie on such a high note. It's just so much fun. Now, I do just have a couple of little downers, just not big things, but just little things that I was like, okay, that could have been better. First, there's just a couple characters that I don't really care about, and they're side characters, right? You're not meant to really care emotionally about all of them, but there's just a couple characters that I was just like, all right, whatever. You can die, I don't care. And on that third act, yes, it's wild. Yes, it's insanely fun. It might be a little too wild for its own good. Like, there's definitely a moment where you're like, all right, we're going there. Cool. And it's fun, but it's just like, it can be a little much at times. There is one other little thing that irked me, and it does get into some spoiler territory, so I'm not going to talk about the details of it. But it just kind of bothered me a little bit from a story perspective. Again, not a huge thing, but just I would have preferred it to have been done a different way. If you're a fan of Alien, you'll catch on to what I'm talking about. I'm trying to be vague on purpose, but it just bothered me a little bit. But overall, didn't sour me too much, but I was just like, I would have done that a little different. But overall, I had a great time with Alien Romulus. If you're a fan of Alien, if you're a fan of horror thrillers, gotta check this out. It's super fun. Again, that third act alone, it might just be worth the price of admission. It was so much fun, dude. But let me know what you thought of Alien Romulus down in the comments below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What did you think about that wild third act? Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.